guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about products and one product in particular from Seraphine Botanicals. This is not a product that I plan to do a review on. I'm mostly going to be talking about the lip color product, although I'm also going to be talking about the lip scrub. Because sometimes products that are just like lipstick products aren't that exciting to review. But then every once in a while when I'm testing one of these products, something happens where I feel like I need to sit down and tell you about it. Whether it's something really good or something really bad, there's information that I feel that I want to share with you. So I'm going to keep you in suspense a little bit longer about which one of those two things that is. But for now I'm going to tell you that I'm going to talk in this video a little bit about the company. I'm going to talk a little bit about these two products. I'm going to put on the lip color product so I can show you what I'm talking about, and then I will give you my review at the end. So for all of this, there will be time stamps down below in the description bar so you can skip forward to the part that you want to see. And if you like these kinds of videos that give you all that information, then consider hitting that thumbs up button down below and subscribing if you haven't already. So I'm not going to say a lot about Seraphine Botanicals because I have done a review on one of their products before. I did a review on this Lychee and Gold blush, which I also put on today, and I forgot how pigmented it was. I was confusing it for some reason in my mind with another blush that was very buildable. This one has a lot of color that comes out in it. What I'm going to do is link that video down below because I do talk a bit more about the company there. What I'll tell you just to get you up to speed on the company is there's not a lot to know. What is important to know about them is that all of the products that they make are vegan, cruelty-free, the components are cruelty-free, and they also infuse botanicals into their products, which is where Seraphine Botanicals comes from. Their product prices are like Sephora level. It's definitely not drugstore. You're going to be looking at like lip products and things that are in the low $20 US range. Let's get into talking about products. And the first product that I'm going to talk about is this Orange Plus Cream Lip Polish from Seraphine Botanicals. This I have used a few times. The scrub that is in here is sugar, and they talk about this being infused with avocado and apricot oils to moisturize your lips, and that using this will be the perfect primer for putting on lip color. There's also mango infused into this, and it does smell quite nice. Buying this is going to be $18 US, and you do get, how much? 10 grams of product in here. This is vegan, gluten-free, GMO-free, all kinds of good things for you in here and not bad things in here. And it's a lip scrub. So that is this product. I do think that $18 is kind of pricey for this, but I'll get into my thoughts on this later. The next product that I'll mention, and the one that I'm here to mostly talk about, is this Raisin Plus Cream Long-Lasting Creamy Lip Stain. This is a lipstick product, obviously, although it also says you can dab it with your fingertips onto your cheeks for a blush. I mean, you technically can do that with any lip product. I've not really tried using it for that. This is, again, vegan, GMO-free, and gluten-free, and this does contain grape extract and shea butter to be nice and moisturizing on the lips. And they do say that this is long-lasting. There's two shades in this. There is this one, which is the Raisin and Cream, and there is also Cassis and Cream, and I will put that picture up here so that you can see the difference in tone on that one. So I am going to apply this now, and I really like this. I have been just using this constantly since I received it. I think this is an amazingly beautiful product. I don't know if I mentioned this is $24 US, so the price is up there, but I was just taken aback. I mean, maybe I'm going a little over the top here. This surprised me at first putting it on how much more I liked it than I expected to, and then it kept on surprising me through the day with how it wore. So for some reason when I first received this, I thought it was going to be a sort of purple tone to it. It's not, and I do think that's a drawback, is that the outside packaging on this is a little deceiving. If you actually look at the color of the tip of the lipstick, you can see it's actually a sort of berry color, which is much more wearable in my opinion, but it's a little deceiving, the packaging. I also, for some reason, I think because I hear like botanicals and vegan, I think of it as being like a lip tint. I thought it was going to give me a very light coverage, and that's not what I got. So I'm gonna zoom you in just a tiny bit so I can show you the application. And I would like to point out that my lips are incredibly dry right now. Even with scrubs and everything, it's just so cold out right now and dry everywhere that I go with the heat on that my lips are very, very dry. But let me go ahead and put this on, and then I will tell you everything that I think about this product and also the lip scrub. So you can see right away how saturated and pigmented and opaque the color is. I'm going to go into reviewing both of these products, but I'm going to start with the long-lasting creamy lip stain because I'm going to rave about this for a little bit. To start with, it just goes on with such opaque, pigmented, beautiful color. I think the color itself is very complimentary. It is bright and noticeable as a lip color. It is saturated, but it's not over the top. I'm very comfortable wearing this to work. But aside from even the color, just the formula. So not only does it just glide on beautifully, it does not feather in any way. And I have lips where I have a number of fine lines and deeper lines around my lips. I love this shape. It just lets me get right along my lip line. Now, I do know that as I use this, that tip is going to diminish because of using it the way I've been using it. But even so, it just goes on so nicely. And one of the biggest things for me is this just glides over and masks my dry lips. It does not cling to any flaky skin that's on my lips. It doesn't emphasize that. It doesn't gather into the dryness of my lips at all. It just glides over top of it and smooths everything out in a way that is really, really rare in a lip product. So this just makes my lips look 100 times better at this time of year than they usually do. So I put this on initially and thought it's a beautiful color, it works really well on my lips, it's easy to apply, and it doesn't highlight the dryness. I'm loving this. Right now, this feels very much like I just put on a bullet lipstick. So I went on with my day when I first put this on thinking, it's gonna be a bullet lipstick, it's going to come off like a bullet lipstick, but that's okay, I'll just reapply it, no problem. Probably after about an hour, I am at work and I go and get my coffee, and it doesn't come off on my coffee mug, and it doesn't feel anymore like it's moving or that creaminess between my lips. So this does not dry down in the way that like a matte lip color does, but it does actually dry down. And while it does stain your lips, like it doesn't stay on through a meal or anything like that, but it does provide a color through the day, and it's just really pretty. Like, yes, it will be gone by the end of the day, but you could probably reapply this once after lunch and be good for your whole day, and it won't settle into any lines. It won't provide that, you know, rim of color around the outside of your lips. It's really, really nice. Like, it's like the perfect combination of what you want from a bullet lipstick that is creamy and moisturizing, and a liquid lipstick that dries down in the fact that it doesn't transfer a lot. You don't need to worry about it moving around after, you know, it sets for maybe like 20 minutes or a half hour. It really isn't going to move. And then you've also got the stain aspect, which just carries on the color. I am so incredibly impressed with this product. I wasn't planning on reviewing it, but I just needed to sit down and tell you that this is possibly one of my favorite formulas. There's only 2 colors of this. It is pricey, but I really, really like it. So this is just a huge thumbs up from me. I mean, I think the only negative thing that I can say, apart from the price, because I'm a frugal girl, so the 24 US price tag, is that the color on the outside of this is misleading, because you can see that the color of my lips is nothing like the color of the tube. The expensive price in some ways bothers me, and in some ways doesn't. So I know that this is cruelty-free and it is vegan, and it's some of those ingredients, putting good ingredients in here, are going to be more expensive, especially when you get some of the nice red colors and you're not using some of the non-vegan ingredients that are oftentimes used in reds. So I understand the price point being a little bit higher because you're using good ingredients in it. But at the same time, this is an online only store. So you're not paying for a storefront, you're not paying for salespeople, you're not even paying for like displays in like a drugstore or something like that. And I feel like the packaging could be amped up a little bit for that price point, since you're not paying for the experience of having a storefront. Just my opinion that they could do that. But as far as the actual formula itself on this, beautiful. Now this lip scrub, it works fine. I wouldn't spend your money on this. I have other lip scrubs that I like better because they're a little bit more concentrated and gritty in the scrubbiness of it. Scrubbiness. This feels fine, but it feels like the sugar that's in here is a little far dispersed within the cream, or the, you know, cream that this is in to be the scrub. So I like my lip scrubs, especially because my lips are so flaky at this time of year, to have a little bit more roughness and more concentrated grit within it. So I have a couple others that I like. There's one that I have, I'm forgetting the name, but not important to this video, but just, this is $18 US. You don't get a huge amount of product in here. And while it smells beautiful and it does the job, I would save your money on this and spend your money on this. So that is my review on these Seraphine Botanicals products. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you received any of these products. Did you like them? What's your opinion? And if you've used anything else from the brand, what you think of the brand overall. That's everything from me. Subscribe to my channel. That's your homework. Click here and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I try to put out about 3 videos per week that are the majority of the time I'm doing makeup and skincare reviews, and I will put one of my other videos here if you would like to go watch that. And that's everything from me. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.